Yo, YouTube, welcome. It's me, Cranberry. We're checking out the Death Must Die. Hey, by the way, guys, this one's going right to YouTube. I didn't tell we're doing a stream. I didn't tell them I'm actually gonna, for once in my life, I'm gonna take a fucking VOD. I'm gonna actually upload it to YouTube. Never been done before in the history of gaming. Anyway, yeah, hi everyone. Hi YouTube. Hello. I definitely am going to do this. I'm not lying right now. This is Death Must Die. I've been told it's a another Bullet Heaven game. I assume all Bullet Heavens are clones of Vampire Survivors until proven otherwise. So we'll see what this game is like. Maybe it's not a clone of Vampire Survivors. Maybe it's a clone of 20 Minutes Till Dawn. Maybe it's a clone of Rogue Genesea. Who knows? Who knows? We're gonna find out though. And it's a Steam Next Fest game. So this demo that we're playing here is available for you as well if you'd like to check it out. Oh, we're playing the game, by the way? Uh-oh, hold on. We got Wasta, we got aiming, we got attacking, and we got dashing. Interesting. Hey, Layla, be nice to future you. Play a Lona shooter. I would love to do an Alona shooter stream. That would be so much fun. Or even just like an Alona stream. I think that'd be pretty interesting. If you don't know, Alona shooter, it's like the best Flash game that ever existed. It's really cool. Uh-oh. Not like a little Awuga here with the Goddess of Fire. Not very, but we got a lot of mid-rift here. And we got some belly button action. Anyway, you're the one that Time gave their hourglass to, huh? Whatever it is you're doing here, you're always the first to help mortals, so allow me to lend a hand. Do you think that that this person, like this is a reference to like humans first discovering fire? The Goddess of Fire is always the first person to lend a hand. I think that's like a thing. Yeah, woman, by the way, true. Is she a romance option? I don't know, Mary. I don't know if romance is a thing in this game. What do we take here for our first upgrade? Your attacks become stronger and apply burning. Your global damage is increased. Well, this is more immediate damage. I can imagine later this maybe being pretty good. I'm going to take Vengeful Strike first, though. Don't try to romance her. You'll only get burned. Isn't this like a plot point of Adventure Time when Finn is trying to like date the Fire Princess and it's like they can't have physical contact because she's too hot? Yo, also Olympic Prowometheus. Prowometheus, what's this? And discovers fire. Is that a bit, anyone? Does that work? Oh, you're Summer, by the way. Okay. Interesting. Burning enemies leave a fire when they die. Combust when you kill a number of burning enemies. An explosion damages and knocks back nearby enemies. Ooh, I do like the idea of multiple dashes. That's kind of interesting. I'm gonna take the explosions. Oh, he wraps himself up in tinfoil like a burrito? I feel like that wouldn't work that much. Like, I feel like whatever. I don't know, man. I don't make the rules, I guess. Oh, I see archers. Oh, the archers are they're the ones firing these fucking things. I thought these were like ghosties coming at me. It's actually been dudes this whole time. Interesting. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to read. What? Something about the penis explosion chamber? What's going on? Oh, I'm going to the penis explosion chamber for making you remember Adventure Time. I'm sorry. Apologies. What's public consensus on Adventure Time? Because I feel like Adventure Time, it was like when it first came out, it was like you know, the best like stoner cartoon show. It was like all these people for a long time were like, finally, now that SpongeBob shit, I finally have a stoner show I can watch, like cartoon wise, like, you know, stuff like that. And then it was like, first it was that, and then it was like regular show came out, and regular show was like more of a stoner show, and then like Steven Universe came out, and then it was sort of like Oh, now it's actually a wholesome show for wholesome people. And then, like, did Adventure Time ever wrap around to being, like, a wholesome show for wholesome people? Whatever happened? Oop. Pardon me. Ah, don't hit me. Come on. You hated Steven Universe? I know people. There are people who love Steven Universe. I don't know. I thought it was fine. You know which cartoon that was like a beloved one that I didn't like very much? That everyone was like, "How can you not like this one?" I was never into Gravity Falls. That one I was like, this is too much of a cartoon, like too much of like a child show for me. I think. Like Adventure Time, regular show, like they sneak in like adult themes into it or whatever, like subtly. That show was always like, to me at least, it was just like, this is not a show for children? What am I watching here? But I don't know. It was never really a stoner show to begin with. Dekeka, that's probably correct. However, I distinctly remember at the time people being like, it was basically the next SpongeBob, I felt like, where it had these like subtle adult themes. Not that they were like, you know, like sexual or something like that, but it was like, you know, more, you know, it wasn't just like, I'm me SpongeBob, haha, me get into shenanigans. It was a little bit more in depth than that. And then I think it became like a Steven Universe-esque, like, again, show that was more about being like wholesome and things like that, I guess. I don't know. You like Gravity Falls, but you were also in junior high. Well, you know, that's fair. I have a chest, by the way. Great chest ahead. I'm gonna turn this into an adept skill because that seems like it's a useful thing to do, maybe. I don't know. I think this is maybe an age thing too. Keep in mind, I am an old man. I am 30 years old. So I think by the time that like Gravity Falls started coming out, I was already like at least 18, maybe older. I don't know when it came out exactly. I don't remember. But it was like, I think I was definitely well outside the demographic for it. I'm dead, by the way, I think. Tragic. Okay. Apparently I'm not good with the sauce anymore. Again and again, we're in some sort of overworld here, it seems. Is there a vendor I can talk to or something? Who are you? Oh, you're Time? Your name is Time, God of Time? That's silly. But, you know, what do I know? That's what. Hold on. So you're saying the Silver Age, right? I didn't realize that we had already figured out what the ages of cartoons were. Can I get some examples of some Silver Age cartoons? Also, I did not read anything this guy said, by the way. Sorry. Apparently, death will stand trial for their transgressions, though. That's interesting to hear. Oh, his first. Oh, you know what? Olympic, that makes sense. Ed, Edd and Eddy is Golden Age S tier. I don't know if Ed, Edd and Eddy has actually aged that well. That Mary, I'm willing to say that maybe we were peak children, like peak demographic age to watch Ed, Edd and Eddy, and it might not be as good as we remember it being. My Little Pony, Gravity Falls, Adventure Time, stuff like that. That's Silver Age. What is Golden Age then? Is SpongeBob Golden Age? Or is like Mickey Mouse Golden Age? What counts as Golden Age right now? The 90s? Okay, SpongeBob. What am I doing in this game right now, by the way? I got no clue what's... Oh, yo, Sparkles, hold on. Gaze. The irony. The entrance to the underworld on the highest peak. You think it holds up better than I might think? Maybe. I don't know. You wouldn't be surprised if it holds up. I wouldn't be surprised either, but I just have a sneaking suspicion it doesn't hold up very well. I need to walk into the water. Okay, I just want to do some exploring though before we do that. Let's see what's going on in our environment here. The scenery up here is morbidly beautiful. Interesting way to describe it. Technically, the golden age didn't end until like the 2010. Interesting. Oh, detective, you hated Ed, Ed, and Eddie as a kid. Interesting. I loved that Ed, and Edward. Now, here's an interesting question, though. You like it now, though? That's really interesting. Here's a question. Here's a question I think is interesting. Do you think cartoons are better if they are, are they like anthologies? Like they're like all the episodes are one shot, like you know, non-connected stories? Or do you think cartoons are better if they try to actually make at least a somewhat coherent story throughout the anthology? You need a bit of both. Do you need a bit of both? Because like think about like you know, SpongeBob's goated. I think we all here can agree. Also, what is going on here? Hello, Goddesses of Fate. Oh, they're the weavers. They're the weavers here. Anyway, you are so intertwined with time itself that it's really hard to get a read on your fate. Coherent a story between episodes should be few and far between. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's interesting though, right? Right, like that's like the thing with like Adventure Time is that there's like, you know, the events that take place sometimes do like carry over into later episodes and stuff like that. But you get something like SpongeBob, there's no continuity basically, right? Like the events of one episode pretty much never have any effect on other episodes. So I don't know if that's better or not. Yeah, exactly. Like many of the Golden Age cartoons purely episodic, like, you know, Fairly Odd Parents, very little story structure between them and stuff like that. Nickelodeon cartoons weren't allowed. Interesting. That was like an actual like doctrine, a cartoon doctrine for Nickelodeon was that they couldn't have any story. Interesting. Kayla is a minor scholar. I'm gonna take bigger attacks here, I think. I don't know what I want though. This is all very interesting stuff to me. It was thought to be too confusing for children. That is interesting. Oh, so you know what's interesting here? We've been talking, you know, people nowadays talk a lot of smack about the iPad kids. And I think that they are kind of melting their brains by how much they look at iPads. But I think something to keep in mind is that they're melting their brains, but they're kind of melting it. But then like it's also kind of like it's like hardening it, like it's like melting it, and then it's like solidifying into like a different shape. And that different shape, I feel like, is like really good at digesting content and like actually understanding things. Is my current theory. Permission to plug a relevant YouTube series into the Discord? Absolutely. That's my current theory. Because like I feel like I have like my cousin, who is at this point I think 8 years old. Like, well, definitely gave me fury here. My cousin, like, you know, will like watch YouTube videos and like will subscribe to channels and then check in with them again to see if they have new content and stuff like that. Which I feel like when I was 8 years old, I feel like when I think of an 8-year-old, I think of them as just being like mindlessly like just like if they were on the internet and like perusing things, I feel like they just be like mindlessly randomly browsing 100% of the time. But they seem to have like a good understanding of how to actually like, you know, use technology and how to actually like surf the internet. And I think it's melting their brain, but it's melting their brain into like a specific shape that makes them really good at like understanding and how and watching things. It's probably not good in general, but it's kind of cool. You know, Olympic. This is very interesting because I know people will probably say that SpongeBob. Oh, do I want Fury here? I guess so. Like Hey Arnold, as told by Ginger and stuff like that. I never registered any of that stuff. For me, I was just like funny cartoon, haha. And I never like registered like, oh, like, you know, there's themes of like how you shouldn't bully people or stuff like that in Hey Arnold probably. And like, you know, same with like, you know, as told by Ginger, I guess too. I don't know. But that's just stuff that I never really registered at all as a child watching it. So I don't know. Why does this archer have so much health? What the hell? Is it like a special archer? Hey, it's you again. Hello. Okay, so this is, I feel like, foreshadowing that eventually I'm gonna do a challenge run where I don't get any upgrades. That's kind of interesting. Give me the vengeful strike. Hey, Arnold had an episode about adult illiteracy. That's such a sensitive and specific topic. Did they handle it, like, sensitively, or did they just go, haha, you can't read? I also see that being the case, too, maybe. Hey, Arnold taught you the lesson that act like a freak and the bullies will be afraid to go near you. True. He handled it well. That's interesting. This is stuff that genuinely never like registered with me at all though when I watched the shows as a kid. Oh, this fucking guy. Come here. Stop making people. Okay. Definitely give me upgraded Fury here, I think. When you're an idiot kid, you still make fun of the adult in question, but looking back on it as an adult, and handled it well. That is interesting. God of Conquest. Awooga. My dash is improved. Enemy armor is reduced. Passive autocast. I'm gonna take passive autocast blades. Why not? That might be useful. Nipple. Hell yeah. How do I heal health? I'm noticing a distinct lack of being able to heal currently. And my man is very injured. Vigorous chainmail, by the way. Hold on, I have a thing over here. Hold on, what is this? Vigorous chainmail of magnetism. Less health, but we get pull area. I'm gonna take the pull area increase, I guess. I need to explore. Oh, I'm supposed to be exploring. I thought I could just stay here in the center and just chill. Also, this makes me feel like I can't explore currently because the zone's getting smaller. Is this D4? This is not D4 lightning bugs. This is, what is this game called again? I forget now, actually. This is fuck off death or something like that. I forget the name of it now, actually. That's close though. That's close to being correct. If you look that up in Steam, it should come up probably. Death Must Die. That's the name of the game. There you go. That is the name of the game. Can I dash through this evil wall of flame, you think? Maybe? Oh, there's a belt. I would like the belt, please, if you don't mind. Oh, and I found a powerful axe of alacrity. Hey, every time on YouTube, when I take the alacrity rune in 20 minutes till dawn, I always say, like, I don't know if it's alacrity or elastricity or whatever. I don't know how you say the word. And I say it because I hope someone in the comments will be like, oh, you're saying it right or you're saying it incorrectly. No one ever does. I'm dying. I'm dying and no one will help me. What is this word? Alacrity? Alacrity? What is this? Does anyone know? Please, please, for the love of God, somebody help me. Layla, you must go be a mod now? Nobody knows. I know nobody knows. That's the problem. Layla, good luck being a mod. I believe in you. It's pronounced ligma. Alacrity. That's what I've been saying, but no one will ever confirm or deny it. So I don't think it's a real word. I think it's a word that video game people made up, and now nobody knows anymore. That's my theory. Oh, shield boys. You see these shield boys? I see them. I know what they're up to. Alacrity. I don't believe you. I don't believe anyone anymore. Okay. We got a good run going this time. Oh, you know, the flames went away. We can now go exploring and look for a shrine, maybe. Bat? Bat, hello? Hello, Bat? Goodbye, Bat. I'll miss you. I've been hit. Mayday, mayday. Don't hit me, please. Thank you. Well, maybe this is a shrine up here. Oh, there's a shrine. There's a shrine, but there's bats. There's bats. Help. Help, 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 help. Please. Space warps around me. Oh, it picked up all of the things on the ground. The passive XP on the ground. Perfect. This is not what I needed. You know what? I'll take, what do I want here? I don't know. I'm gonna try incineration now. Let's see how that goes. Maybe that'll help me somehow. Okay. I'm pretty sure I get hit like one more time, I just die now at this point. I just gotta trust that this ring will eventually kill everyone for me, I think. Well, you know what? And the fire I'm leaving on the ground is actually looking pretty impactful here too, as I'm trailing these enemies behind me. Doesn't seem too bad. Well, thank you. Are you a different color? No, you're the same color. Never mind. I like how they die and they make the sound of as if you're like opening a can of soda. That's pretty neat. Okay, green skeletons. Interesting stuff here. You know, I just realized these bone guys in the back there, they're summoning the red bone boys. So I can get in there and kill them. This will be a lot easier for me. Uh-oh. Archer. Health shrine, please, 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 please. Okay, we're not at the brink of death anymore. We're now just severely injured but not dead. Very cool. Okay. I kill the spawners, the game gets a lot easier. That is true. This runaway tactic is not getting us very much experience. That is true as well. Once I get through here and get to these fuckers. Whoop. I'm fucking dead. God damn it. Tragic. Okay. That went better than last run, though. Last run, we only made it to like 5 or 6 minutes, I think. Now we're making 9 minutes. Not too shabby. Who are you? Also, a Wooga? Oh, I am you. I'm this lady, Awooga. What am I doing here? Just pointing out how much you hate XP collection as a mechanic. It's annoying. It's annoying. But counterpoint though, lightning bugs. Counterpoint, whenever you pick up like a magnet thing and they all come in all at once, the adrenaline is incredible. Anyway. Oh, come on. Don't do that. You can't do that. You cannot put a :P in the dialogue of your video game. That's extremely illegal. Stop it. You can't keep doing this, lady. Anyway. We should have gotten shot instead of seeing that. Listen. It was funny. Your colon isn't for P. A likely story. If I talk to you again, what am I doing here? It says stash unlock. Where's my stash? You're lactose intolerant. Ah, the stash. I found it. I found the stash. Here it is. Oh, so your items are like permanent upgrades, basically. Okay, that goes in here. Very neat. Very cool. It's Diablo. This is the real Diablo 4. You'll find you, Et. Who's Et? Okay. This character seems like way stronger than the warrior, at least at first, anyway. Maybe these enemies only have like 1 HP, so it's going to be a lot harder once we get bulkier enemies. What's this game called? This game is called Die Till Death. Hold on, I can figure it out. Hold on, one moment, please. One moment, please. This game is Death Must Die. Death Must Die is the name of this. It's a demo, so you can try it for free. Shurikens, by the way. Your shots shoot more shots, and the shots knock people back. Sure. That seems really good. This seems extremely strong. This seems unbelievably strong for this character as like a level 1 upgrade. What the hell? Time for bed, just one. Thanks for hanging. Hopefully I'll see you next time. Hello, Summer. Let him feel the heat. What are you talking about? Your dash becomes shorter. I'll just take the global damage increase here, I think. Okay, riddle me this. Riddle me this, motherfuckers. Not saying you guys are motherfuckers, but just in general, right? We got a 11% global damage increase. My attacks were doing 12 damage, right? I would assume, I'm not a math genius here, but 10% of 10 is 1. Shouldn't we at least be doing 13 damage here if they were doing 12 before? What's going on? I'm just asking questions. Chains of War. Whenever you kill a number of enemies with your attacks, create a chain that rotates around you for a limited time, rupturing and knocking back enemies. Sure. Rounding? No. No, I refuse. It shouldn't be rounding down. That doesn't make any sense. That is what I'm guessing, Takeka. That's the only thing that makes sense to me is that we started with over, you know, more base damage or more global base damage or whatever. I guess more global modifier than like 0 and 8 lead or something. I don't know. Yeah, there is no rounding here that gets us to still only do 12 damage. Conquest is such an ass. Why would you accept his help? Yeah, I can't turn down any help. What are you talking about, lady? Okay, you know what? Here we go. Here we go. Let's do it. Let's do it again. I don't know, man. I've seen like little 6s popping up though, but that might be just fire damage. I don't know what that is either. I'm just confused, man. Either way. Oh, it's 11.5 base damage. Okay. Why are our shots doing 20 damage now? Does anyone know? Or 14 sometimes? I'm so we leveled up. Oh, maybe you get a base damage increase when you level up. I don't know, man. Maybe that's correct. $25 or 6 to 4. Exactly. Let's take Rampaging Strikes here. It does seem to give us a damage bonus as well. Oh, you know what? Oh, god damn it, by the way. I think whenever we are connecting with multiple shots, it's adding that damage up into a single number as well. I think that might be something happening here too. Yeah, exactly, Helsing. Same Z's. Honestly, just keep giving me Heart of Fire here, I think. How did I get hit there? That's crazy. Well, let me check my inventory for a second here, because we got a belt. Honestly, give me +8 health. Fuck pole distance. Maybe I'm crazy, but this lady does just seem unbelievably stronger than the sword person. I could be crazy though, I don't know. Maybe I just got a strong power up early too. Maybe there's a really strong sword power up for the sword person. I just never saw it. That could be a thing too. I'm right? I don't know. We'll see. I've been wrong before. So it looks like a single fireball does 17 damage right now. Curious. Uh-oh, hold on. They're kind of gaining on me here. Chop, chop, go the scissors for the head of the Reaper. What are you talking about? My attacks have a chance to deal 300% damage. Attack critical chance 6%. I'm just gonna go for a bigger dash, I think, here, honestly. I actually like that a lot. So one thing this character definitely has a weakness with is dealing with a bunch of enemies up close. The sword lady's cleave attack could hit a lot of enemies in a single swipe if they were all close up to you. This lady, not so much. But she still seems pretty good in general. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm having a little bit of issue. Never mind. You found that she's good at the start, then drops off unless you pick bad upgrades? Are you talking about sword or wizard or fire wizard lady? Which one? I assume we were playing fire wizard lady. You're saying fire wizard lady. This lady, yeah. I keep trying to read chat and not pay attention, and then some sword boy walks up and hits me. It's messed up. I don't know. Is there any rhyme or reason to where the shrines are? Like, can I follow these pathways in the ground here, and that'll eventually lead me to a shrine? Oh, shrine, by the way. Rushing Greaves of Haste. What does that do? That seems good. I get 2 dashes, nice. The lighter passing to lead to one? Okay, good to know. Hello, bat, by the way. Uh-oh, uh-oh. You know what I miss having the fire attack. The fire attack, I think, was really strong. Just passively damaging enemies over time seems really good to me. Okay. Oh, so like there's light up here. That means there's probably an item. Ah, look at that. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Nice, nice, nice. I'm stuck on the shrine. Help, help, help. The shrine, like, actually killed me. That's incredible. I thought I could maybe, like, walk through it. Which is maybe silly of me to think. Because that was not the case. Yeah, this character, like, it's weird. With something like Vampire Survivors, it seems like it's not that hard to travel and collect a lot of experience, but in this game especially, it feels like you're oftentimes just firing volleys behind you as you're moving into the swarm of enemies that group up behind you, and then you seem to never go back to collect the experience. Or I'm not going back to collect the experience, which is maybe me doing something wrong there, I suppose. Little counterintuitive, baby. Let's do one more run, and then we'll say goodbye to YouTube. Oh, who are you? Who this? Who this guy? Got all these gods helping you down there. You know, I'm something of a god yourself. Okay. Yo, is this what's his name? Is this the guy from Spider-Man, Willem Dafoe? I'm something of a god myself. Yo, it's Diablo. I can buy treasure. I can sell things too. Interesting. Hold on. I can sell, like, this belt. There we go. Okay. I can't buy this helmet because I don't have enough for it. +2 more expert offers. Sure. And rings. Oh, I don't have enough for it now. Shit. 8% more new skill offers. Interesting. Interesting stuff. I think I'm going to leave, though. Oh, and our other thing is in the stash here. So we could take this and go sell it, but we're just going to run it. We are going to run another one here. Oh, man. I miss having 5 fireballs. I'll try to more actively pick up experience here too. So are there any other shrines? Are there any other shrines besides the health shrines and the magnet shrines? Because I wonder if maybe it's just like never worth exploring. To the left of the shop is a campfire where you can see the other characters and choose perks. I'll check that out after this run, but that sounds interesting. Some shrines do bad things. Why, if they do bad things, can't I just choose not to pick them? Is that not an option? You pulled a sick move at work today and looks really good. It's a Pog day. I'm glad to hear. What was your sick move, if you don't mind me asking? Did you do a kickflip by any chance? Oh, that's a good question. If they spawn enemies, maybe it's a good thing because it's like extra experience to get. Marked by the fates now? Dude, that's exactly it. Why are you talking to me like you're like a 14-year-old? What are you saying to me? We are but meddling gods, you make the stories. What are you talking about? Your attacks pierce more enemies and apply burning. Ooh, that seems really strong. I want this. Yeah, okay. Not that badass. You got a sale that was unexpected by asking a good question. That's good, I guess. Oh, so it's probably like a boss shrine or something, and you fight the things in the shrine, and then if you win, you probably get like more loot. Okay. Interesting. Definitely give me faster attack speed here. Pog. Yeah, it does make sense. That's probably how you get better loot. I don't really want to explore those. I just want to keep gathering XP in the ground, though, so I don't know. So here's something I want to talk about that I think is kind of interesting. I was at my grandmother's house the other day, and she's looking at her iPad. Ooh, Awooga? Hello? Humana. Mind if you join? Sure. Mort, Daughter of Death. Okay. What do you give me? Your dash is improved. Boring. Whenever you overkill an enemy, there's a chance that it spawns a weak experience shard. Minimum overkill. This is a character that doesn't seem like they're going to overkill very much. We're only doing like 12 damage. So I think I'm going to go with Necromancy. I want to get some skeletons. I'm going to get some bone boys on my side. Anyway, so I was at my grandmother's house the other day, and she was looking at her iPad, and she saw, I think it was like, I don't know, something on Facebook. I don't know. She's like 90 years old. I think she's like legally required to look at Facebook at this point in her life, basically. But anyway, she's looking at Facebook, and she sees one of the classics, one of the vintage things that I saw when I was at Facebook, when I was looking at Facebook, when I was like, you know, I was like 17 years old. It's a vintage Facebook bit where it's like, you know, only geniuses can figure out this math question. And it's literally something simple like, you know, I think the one specifically was like 3. It was like, I think 3 minus 3 times 6 plus 2. It was one of those where it's like only geniuses can figure out this math question. And it's like a really simple math problem. But the thing that I learned from this math problem, I just thought that like there were people who were just dumb, who didn't know about the order of operations, aka PEMDAS. I'm sure us here, we all know about PEMDAS. We know and love. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. I didn't realize this. You know, not everyone learned about PEMDAS in school. My grandmother did not know about order of operations. So it took me about 20 minutes to teach her. Ooh, expert critical strikes. You know what? Sure, why not? But I had to teach her about PEMDAS because she didn't know about, like, you know. I always see those things and I'm like, wow, these people must have really not paid attention in school. Now I just realize it's all like 80-year-olds who didn't have that when they were in school. But I think it's kind of interesting. My grandmother did go to school before math was invented. That is kind of true as well. But it turned into like me. Well, my grandmother basically making me ask a bunch of people in our family. She had me like text people and go around at our house and then start being like, hey, do you know what the answer to this math problem is? And what's interesting is that my mom did know about order of operations. She got the question correct. But everyone else around my mom's age in our family did not know it correctly. So I think my rough estimate is that, at least in the schools near where I live, They started teaching order of operations roughly in the 70s, but it wasn't standardized yet, I don't think. I don't know. I just thought it was interesting that you know, how that worked out, basically. I don't know. Boolean D's. Kayla, couldn't have said it better myself. Agreed. Sickles of Mort. Every couple of attacks, shoot out a sickle. They deal damage equal to % of your attack damage. That doesn't seem that good. Crows. I'm gonna take the crows. Give me the crows, please. It looks like curses are poison. Maybe? I don't know. I'm seeing little green bars in their health bar sometimes. I don't know what it means, but it looks spooky. I'm sure I could read curse in like the description of one of those skills and it'll tell me. But for now, I remain ignorant. You know, I just realized that we have a character portrait on the bottom of the screen there, where above our XP bar, in between the health bar and number of dashes we have. The Awuga Hot Pyromancer lady